Okay, welcome back to the second part of this tutorial. The next thing I want to take care of would be the exit. So for the exit, I will also let's create a class here, new, and let's select class, and in that class I'm just going to call it sales or exit sales, exit underscore sales. There, that's the name of my class. Click on finish. Now that that is created, the next thing I want to do is to declare a private so that I can import the frame itself. So in here, let's import our frame. That's it, import from Java's the string frame. Then here, let's enter public void quit. That is the name of my class. Or I can just, okay, let's enter quote. Then in there, we now need to enter as follows: frame equals new frame. That's just an object I'm creating, and the object is going to have the following. Right, come out here and enter semicolon. Let's use an if statement. If the object, if j option plain dot show dialog, and the dialog that I want it to show will be as follows. Let me go for confirm if you want to exit, and let's enter the name of my program here, comma, that will be sales management system. There, and let's enter comma here, and let's copy this dialog here, and here enter j option dot yes no option, okay, and equals j option dot yes no option, and let's enter a curly braces there. So if it's yes, then I want the system dot exit. There, let's comma there, and that is my line of code, or those are my lines of code for exit. So what I would then do is come right in here. Let me get this object, come right in here and create an object. Right click on the button itself, select action, perform, repeat that again, select action, perform, and right in here I'm going to create an object I exit equals new object. So that's the object I've created, the instance of the class that was declared here, that was created here. So I've just created an instance of it, a copy of it in here. So let's say I exit dot there quit, and that's all there is to it. So exit is taken care of as well. So if I run my program now, compile and run, now click on exit, there we go. Can you see that, guys? Confirm if you want to exit. No, I do not want to exit. Confirm if you want to exit. Yes, I do want to exit. That is it. So those are the lines of code for the class that I just created for exit. So have a good look at it. So that is that done. We've also taken care of the tags, but I haven't used the tags yet. I have used numbers only. And right in here we have also cleared each of the we've cleared each of the text box. Those are the lines of code that clear the text box. Okay, now let's take care of the big one. The next one we want to take care of is to create another class. We have two classes already. Let's create another class for the product. So I'm going to call that class, let's just call it sales product or item, sales product. Okay, that's fine. Sales product. Okay, that's the name of my class. Click on that. So right inside the sales product, what I want to do is to, let's say, is to create, let's say, public apple. Let's say C. No, it's not a C. Let's just say apple. That's the very first one. Apple. That should be double, really. Double apple. There. So that's the very first one, my very first data type. So I'm gonna copy that. I think I have in total 18 of those. So those are the names that I have in here. Let's see, the first one is apple followed by a banana. So I'm going to copy that, come in here, says product, and change this to banana. I also have cherry and grapes. Okay, the next field is going to be grape. Now let's look at the other field that we have. We have mango and we also have orange. So let's come in there. We have mango here and we have orange here. So what I'm going to do now, fellows, is I'm just going to speed up the whole process and I'll get back to you shortly. Okay, all the variables are now completed for each of the items. So what I'm going to do now is I need to assign price for each of these variables. But before then, I think I'm going to have to create a method to carry out the calculation. So one other thing is let's declare another 3. Let's make it 4, really. 4 variables here. So I'm going to call it items cost 1. Okay, so I need 4 of those. So item cost 2 and item cost. So item cost we start all the other ones. So this is 3, 1, 2. Okay, those are declared. Now we then need to create another. We need to create a method here. So right there, let's copy this and I'm going to give it a name. I'll call it get amount, and this amount, that is where my item will be stored, and I will ask it to return a value. So the value that I will ask it to return is going to be this cost. So for each of these items, they are all going to be here. Item 1 plus item 2 plus item 3. Okay. Now for item 1, 2, and 3, item 1, that is going to be everything that I have in here, apples and so on. Let me just copy that. I'm going to delete that later on anyway. Yeah, let's just paste that in here. I'll delete it as soon as I get everything I need. Apple plus banana plus Sherry plus grapes. Then we have mango. Then we have the orange. Copy that. Then we can delete all of this. We don't need it anymore. There. That is item 1 secured. Now we need to take care of item 2. So item 2, just copy this, paste that in here, undo that, come on. Now item 2 includes res plus, I think the next one is mallet. Then we have we have peanut, and we have chardonnay, and finally for item 2 I have Sauvignon. There, close that. Now item 3, item cost 3 stays here. Item cost 3 equals as follows: milkshake plus vanilla cone plus plastic vanilla plus vanilla milkshake. Then we have chocolate milkshake and strawberry milkshake. There. Okay, as you guys can see, the method is ready for the calculation, but the bad news is there is no price. So I'm going to copy all of these, copy them all, and I'll just paste it right underneath here. There. And what I'll do is add a P to it, which means price. You see that, guys? So that's price. Then we make up a price for each of these fields that I have in here for the price. So let's come in here now. Apple, that equals maybe £2.30. Banana, £1.99. Cherry, maybe £1.50 or £2.50. And finally we have strawberry as point that. Okay, so all the prices are ready. This strawberry might be a little bit expensive, really. Yeah, that's it. See, all of the prices are now ready. Good. So I am now ready to take care of the total. So this is done now. Total. Now right click on the total. Let's go straight onto event action perform. There we go. So right in here I'm going to now create an object instant of the class called sales product. So let's call it, so the instance will be cost of items equals new sales product. There, that's the object created. The other thing I need to create is I'm going to need to create that of, let's see, I think, yeah, sales. I have sales as well for the tax. So let's go back in here and create that right underneath here. So let's call that I tax equals new. There. Now let's create 3 variables here. Those 3 variables will be for tax. Instead of calling this I tax, I'm going to call it C tax. So I tax, let's use that for mine. Then I subtotal, comma, and finally I have I total. There, those are the 3 variables that I'm going to be using. Okay, what I'm going to do now is to copy this instance or this very object here, paste it there, and dot, then select Apple. Okay, so now I want to assign the value of Apple onto here. Then I say dot P Apple right there. Then I'm going to now multiply that by whatever amount of apple that we have inside this text box. So let's come in here, let's go for double dot, we pass double, that's good. So that will be J txt apple dot, that will be get text, and here we enter semicolon. So that is the first one. So that means if you enter 2 apples is then multiplied by the cost of an apple and is then stored inside this apple that we have in here. Okay, if you guys can still remember, I have 2 different fields there. Where is that fields? Right here. Okay, the first lot of fields is just to store whatever value, and the second field that I have in here is the price of each item. Okay, now the next one is, let's go for banana dot banana, and we'll repeat exactly the same thing, equals the cost as BP banana. We multiply that by double, and that will be J txt banana. So that is that done as well. We have 16 more of those to do. Okay, let's go through one more. That's Sherry. Then we can just speed it up. Sherry equals object dot the price of Sherry, and we multiply that. Let's just copy all of these. Copy the price of Sherry is now there. There we go. Paste that, and in here we just need to enter Sherry here. Okay, that's sorted. Then we have, let's see, what else do we have? We have grapes, mango, and orange. So I'm going to copy these and just enter them in there. So this one will be dot grapes, grape. Then this one is going to be dot grape as well, PG, and this one is just grape. Then we have, and next one we have an orange or mango. mango. So dot mango, and let's copy that, and this is mango price. Then we have orange, dot orange. Right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to now speed it up, since you guys now get the whole idea. Okay, I have finished with these very ones now. So all that is left for us to do now is to get the final method. So let's copy this, copy that, and let's scroll right down here. I'm gonna need the subtotal. So we copy the subtotal first. So we come right down here and just end. Okay, we paste the subtotal here, equals, then we need the cost. Let's get the cost of item, paste that there, dots, let's get the method. That is the method right there. That's the method where we have all of the calculations right here, this very method. So just call that now. So the next thing I want to do is, let's come back in here, since I've got that. I'm now going to work out the tags. Let's see the name of the tags. Okay, that is the tags right there, the instance or the object. Let's come right down and paste that here. Okay, tags equals, let's see, I think the tags is, actually this is meant to be I tags, I think. Let's see, yeah, I tags equals tags dot this very one, I see, that's C tags, and in here we now want to enter subtotal right there. So that is for the tags sorted. Now we now want I total. In the case of I total, that will become I subtotal plus I tags right there. Now that we've done all that, all we then need to do is, come on, all we then need to do is to declare a variable. Let's call that tax cost equals string dot format, and what are we formatting? And that will be for the tax itself. Right, so let's now come in here, let's say jtxe tax dot set, so that will be tax cost. So the first one is taken care of. Now let's take care of the second one, and come right down here, and this will be for subtotal. That is for tax, this will be subtotal. So now let's enter subtotal cost. Subtotal cost equals subtotal. So let's enter subtotal here. And get rid of this. Alright, and in here that will be I subtotal. That is that done. Then finally we need to take care of the total. total cost. We had to do that we have to do this like that because it only accepts text. But now we need iTotal here, and that's all there is to it. Now that all that is done, the other thing we need to do is, you see this one here, let's see the name of that. Yeah, fruits. So if we purchase any fruit, or if we buy any fruit, we want to see the cost of the fruit, everything in it, cost of the wine and so on. So let's come in here. So right there, I'm going to paste that dot set. Now cost of fruits, that will be item. I'm going to get this, paste that in here, dot item 1. That will be cost of fruit, but we need to let's put it inside a string value. Come down in here, paste that in there, and all of these we go right in here, and this will be item cost 1. Item cost 1. We use uppercase for that, and this becomes item cost 1 itself. Okay, that's the very first one there. Now we'll repeat the same thing for the second one. I'm just going to copy all of this. So this will become item cost 2, item cost 3 there. Now but I need the names of this one. That is, I think maybe wine, something to do with wine. Yep, that is correct. So paste that in here. And the last one is called what? Something ice cream. Yep, ice cream. And there. I think that's all there is to it. So let's take a good look at the calculation, the codes for the calculation. Okay, take a good look at it. Let's move this so that you can see the rest of that. Yeah, take it up, and that's all, guys. So if I compile and run, okay guys, that's the system running now. But we must enter value in all, else there's going to be an error. So I'm going to have to enter something in all. Here, click on total. There we go, guys. I haven't taken care of this, so we have the cost of this, cost of this, the cost of that, and total. What happened? So let's go back into the total and get that sorted as well. Let's see if the reset works. Yeah, that works. Now go back into total, but the reset disables. I don't want that as well. So now total, where is my total? We have 4 tags, subtotal, or this should have been total. Right, that is fine. Now let's see my resets. What happened there? Right click, event, action, perform, reset. Okay, disabled. No, I don't want that. So I'm going to get rid of this. I just want it to clear it alone. That's what I want. get rid of this as well. Get rid of this. Now the other thing is so that I can enter zeros in here. I'm going to enter zeros in here, and let's do it one at a time. Come to the property and just enter 0. Now come here, 0, and let's align it maybe center. Okay, let's repeat the same thing for the next one. Align center, and default value is 0. Align center as well, and default value 0s. That's it, guys. So if we run it now, compile and run, there we go. Enter something there for enter something here as well. And if we click on total, there's no error because the 0 is a value itself. So with that, guys, I'm gonna call it the end of this tutorial. I suppose you guys enjoy it. So you all have a nice day now, and bye for now.